authority. Whether that be personal or being looked up to. You're still looked up to, is what I want to say. And hopefully, Fusion, that resonates. You're taking it in. Okay. Hopefully it does resonate, because I do get that this situation is fixable. Go back to where you lost your temper. That situation is fixable. I didn't see soulmate, but with the sun there and the 10 of Pentacles there, I wouldn't be at all surprised if it is. But I don't use the term soulmate. So seriously, I don't want to look at my person of interest the same way I would my parents, who are my first soulmates. So my forever person, I don't want to put in the same category as my parents. Ugh. I couldn't do half the things I need to do in a relationship if I did that. But if you're talking a forever person, yeah, if you lost your temper, I believe it's fixable. Thank you, Link Retro. Yeah, I don't like the term soulmate. Our first soulmates on our soul's journey are our parents. We chose them before we came back, before we were incarnated into physical. And it's the same with our forever person. But I don't want to put my parents and my forever person in the same category. I couldn't do what I needed to do with my forever person if my forever person were constantly associated with my parents. So to make the apology public, yeah, because it makes you transparent with other people. Makes you more trustworthy. Spectral Ninja, seriously, I'm having trouble with my words in today's stream, and everybody's helping me out. Then I feel like it's a good connection person. If it's not forever person, I was going to say I thought you had a person. But if it's not your forever person, it's a good connection person. Only gossips led you to believe that it wasn't a good connection. And I work with people that I have a good connection with. Not necessarily. They're not necessarily the same situation, Fusion. I feel you have a forever person, but the person you lost your temper with wasn't them. It was a good connection, I want to say, in work or in work-related. You get it now? Good. Yes, and a public apology will actually mend that connection. but it's a solid connection. And I want to say helpful to you as well. As long as you know who you lost your temper with, I'm not getting names or dates of birth or anything, but I feel like the apology has to be just as public. And as Spectral Ninja said, doing it publicly, it may feel embarrassing, it may feel uncomfortable, but doing it publicly makes you transparent, makes you more trustworthy. But I don't feel that money will fix the problem. Thank you for joining the queue, Amber. Yeah, I don't think that money is going to fix this problem. And hopefully that makes sense. And thank you for doing sub stuff for me. Yes, it's a person. The person you lost trust with was the gossip that made you lose your temper with the other person. So the person you lost trust with is the spreader of gossip, not the person you lost your temper with. And hopefully that resonates. And hopefully I've made myself understood. I need coffee. 4.5 hours for this stream, an hour for the other stream. So 5.5 hours. I'm not doing too bad, considering I've only had 1 cup of coffee. Yeah, I love my coffee too, Link Retro. Thank you for doing the list, Spectral Ninja. Snow Kai is next, because I've already done Daily Life's read. Okay, you have your dinner. You're welcome, Fusion, and thank you for the unofficial modding. Hello, Snow Kai. Okay. Are you having difficulty with a cold at the moment, Snow Kai? Or sinus allergies? Oh, Amber, you're brave. I don't think I could last without my coffee. Although I'm doing quite well. This is only my 2nd cup. And it's 20 to 9 in the evening here. People would be dead if you went without your coffee. I get that one unique name goes here. Okay, something's been bugging you on and off for the past few weeks. I feel like it could be an allergy. Like here in Australia, the wattle has come out, and it's come out of season, and it's bugging me. So that's why I got a cold or an allergy. But I feel allergy now. But get it checked out. As I say, anything with health, get it checked out by a doctor. I am not a doctor. No tarot card reader is. Well, I do know one, but that's rare. I know a Reiki healer that calls themselves a forensic healer. There's no such thing, by the way. Interesting. You can develop allergies as you grow older. Just be aware of that, Snowkai. But if you're 100% certain that it's not an allergy, but I'd still get it checked out by a doctor. If it's been bugging you for the past few weeks, get it checked out. You know what they say? If it lasts longer than 10 days, see a doctor. Has anybody else heard that saying? If something lasts longer than 10 days, get it checked out by a doctor. Ah, there you go. I'm not the only one that's actually heard it. Oh, I haven't heard that one, Link Retro. I'll have to start using that one. 2 weeks is the golden rule if something is bothering you. I like that. I was always taught 10 days. If it bugs you for 10 days, and if it's a heart issue, if it bugs you for 10 minutes, you call. Like it's fine one day, yeah. I would get it checked out. I feel it's something fixable. Or just not as bad. I feel it's something fixable, Snowkai, so get it checked out by a doctor. Let them make the diagnosis and fix it. But I feel you're worried about people not getting you. Can you understand this, Snowkai? It's like people don't understand you. And there's a feeling of not fitting in. Okay. Just let me know if that relates, a feeling of not fitting in. You're wanting a love reading, I know that. So just bear with me. You're a sub, so you get the full cards. Thank you for the stretch, Amber. Oh, I need it. See, I can stretch. What you can't see is that I'm hooked to the chair. Yeah. Hooked to the chair. So, not fitting in. You don't know about the not fitting in. Okay. If you can understand about the desire for a love reading, Snowkai, I'm not sure whether it's online or at work, the not fitting in part. The love reading, I'm sure about. And I feel it's being misunderstood rather than like people just don't get you. I believe I said that first. People don't get you. They don't get the depth of you. And I want to say you've got a desire to move towards love quickly, but there's heartbreak that you're carrying with you. And that heartbreak, it came on all of a sudden. If you can relate to the heartbreak coming on all of a sudden, yeah. And you've thrown yourself into work. It just kind of happened. Yeah. You've thrown yourself into work. I want to say you will feel the difference when you meet the next one. I feel it's the next one. Okay. You're fearful of having your heart broken again. And that's where I'm going with the people don't get the depth of you. You're putting yourself out there, you're socializing, you're working hard, but people don't actually get why you're cautious. I do feel like you have a circle of friends, or at least one or two, who you grew up with, and even they don't get how much impact the broken heart has had on you. I feel like one of those friends from growing up may have actually tried to set you up. And in terms of love reading, I feel like there's a desire for physical connection without commitment. You know who I mean. There you go. You're quite certain. Two friends. Thank you for that. But can you understand about wanting no strings attached? Like physical connection where you live in separate houses, where you... I know it's not your long-term desire, but I feel like that's an immediate desire. Yeah. You want certainty going forward, and until you get that certainty, you don't want to muddy the waters with sorta kinda. I like that. That's very Aussie, sorta kinda. Yeah. You want things to be calmer in your life before you even entertain the distant relationship you desire, but you still want a physical connection with someone. And someone who you don't have to... This is going to sound rude to all the people in the viewers. It's someone you don't have to be kind to. It's someone you don't have to act dumb for. It's someone you don't have to pretend like you're not the breadwinner. You're just over the whole game playing, mine's bigger than yours type thing. I'm picking up that the person you're seeking, you're not patient enough for at the moment, because it's almost like, let's face it, times have changed. Women can out earn men, which never used to be the case decades ago. Even when I started working, women didn't out earn men very often. So it's like I bring to the table stability. I'm financially secure. I have my own income. I have my own habits. I just don't want to get used to yours just yet. But I feel like your forever person will actually start that way, because you will be honest. You won't pretty everything up. And that goes if you're male or female. You can pretty things up if you're male as well. Only females call that a player. Females can be players too, but yeah. It's usually said as something different. Snowkai, I really hope this resonates because otherwise I've got mud on my face. I do see that being how it goes though. What did my grandmother used to call it? She said it was like putting the carriage before the horse. When you do it a roundabout way, it was like putting the carriage before the horse. But I do see you having a physical connection with someone that grows into a longer connection. And I do feel it will be your friends setting this up. But I feel your friends don't know about the depth of your heartache. And trust me, I've been with my man or with my person for 9.75 years. And we do not live together. Yeah, they don't know the depth of your heartache. You might have to tell them, but I don't think you will. I believe privacy when it comes to your heartache is important to you. But I do see you connecting physically with someone. And it's in the not too distant future. And yes, my person and I have been together 9.75 years. We still don't live together. Your friends will try it. At least one of them anyway. Okay, MMK. Seriously, I'm old. Tell me what MMK means. I'm being serious. Oh, it means okay. There you go. No, that's okay. I like learning. So teach me modern language. I'll eventually take it in. Yeah, but don't be surprised if that's how a humming sound. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. Thank you, Snowkai. You've taught me something. But keep working the way you have been working because I do see it's making you a happier person. I like that, yeah, yeah. That's what my grandmother used to say to me, my Dutch grandmother. Yeah, yeah. But keep working the way you've been working. It's making you a happier person. And definitely come back and tell the chatters about this physical connection. They are worth it, by the way. And thank you for your ongoing support, Snowkai. Oh, I'm starting to get angry at my chair at the moment. It doesn't want to move when I want it to move. But oh, thank you, Snowkai. Apples, lemons. You are up next. And please remember, if you do get thrown to an ad, please type in ad. Thank you, Snowkai. Your ongoing support is amazing, so thank you. I'm always humbled by the support that you guys give. It is truly really amazing. And I'm humbled by it all the time. If I can just keep my mouth straight. And I have fallen behind with my shout outs too, so I started out good. Okay, Apples Lemons, you are up next. And I feel like Apples Lemons has gone. Yeah, they're not there. Okay. Okay. I know I keep missing Apples Lemons, so just in case they're away from keyboard. Okay, pass me the olives. I love that handle. That's like me. I'm always like, pass me the olives. That is so me. uh, okay, I have to go in and see if pass me the olives is still in. They are still in the chat. So, yes, they are still in the chat. And I know I have to give a shout out to Kitsune Readings because I did get raided and didn't do the shout out because I'd already just done a shout out and it gets complicated. Okay, if Pass Me the Olives isn't there, Giggle Lomez, you're up next. And I do know there is a bit of a lag in the stream. Okay, Giggle Lomez isn't there. So Pass Me the Olives is next. And Spectral Ninja. If you're there, I can do your read now. And I've got two people in the same room, both wanting a reading, and oh, that's going to be challenging. That is going to be challenging. And hopefully ads aren't playing. Yeah, thank you, Amber. You are after Yoda Andre, then Wingnut Jim, then yourself, Amber. But pass me the olives if you are there. It is your turn. Oh, Spectral Ninja had to get something to eat. So, Yoda Andre. Hello. Finally got somebody that's in the queue. Okay. My guide said no. Okay, I pick up one deck of cards and the guide says no. Yoda Andre. I'm feeling like work. And I want to say your work is unconventional. If you can relate to this, Yoda Andre, your work is unconventional. Don't tell me you're in collaboration with Wingnut Jim. I'd be blown away if you guys were. I feel there's a collaborative effort. I know you said you were in the same room, but this is ridiculous. Only an evil. The terrible too. Okay. Yeah, but your work is unusual and unconventional. And can you understand getting paid in Bitcoin or getting paid in a different way than a normal paycheck? You get paid in love. Okay. That's eye-opening, actually. But I'm picking up a sense of loneliness at the same time. The must raise the dead for a living. I don't know. Oh, on a base level, it's the same as mine. Okay. Ah, a streamer. I'm picking up the isolation. Like, I know the isolation of streaming. And I've corrected that, but I feel that you're having difficulty making that adjustment. And I can still feel the isolation. You're doing better than me, I want to say, Yoda. You're doing better than me. But I am picking up the isolation. And I feel the hours that you work are not your standard hours for where you live. Whereas I definitely can't do that. I do as best I can, but I definitely cannot do that. Yeah. I do feel you conquering the isolation. However, you're fearful that it's going to take away from the income. And I loved your little joke too. Only an evil. But I feel like there's two platforms. I don't feel like I'm on one. Whereas I only stream on one platform. So Twitch is my platform. That's where I stream. Yoda, I feel like you stream on multiple platforms. And I do feel like it's a child, like it's a long-term connection. Not just Twitch. Then you are doing much better than what I am. I feel like it's a childhood connection, or what you do makes you feel childlike. But I see a growing success. I see you on the cusp of more success. If that makes any sense at all. Okay, what are you saying, Karen? Can you understand a driving... Okay. There's a driving game, but it's vertical, not horizontal. And I know by the name Yoda should be weird, but what I'm seeing is like a driving thing that's vertical, not horizontal. Yeah, I care little for the look. I need enough to survive, like you need enough to survive, and as long as that's covered, material things aren't that important. But I feel you're doing quite well, and I'm seeing driving, but I'm seeing, yeah, vertical, not horizontal. Unless that you look through vertical blinds while you work. And a lot of people have much more of a professional studio than what I do. But I'm feeling like you're on the cusp of success or more success. Can you understand that, Yoda? You're on the edge of more success. Zach, welcome in. Okay, there you go. I feel like there's an artistic thing that goes with it. Oh, you haven't got a reading for. I think you have, Zach. Ages ago. Before you started streaming, I think. But I don't know. I am doing my shout outs. I do them all the time. So, yes. And you do get the shout out too, Zach. So, yeah. Anyway, Yoda, that's what I have for you. And I get that you're on the edge of it. It's just ready to open up. And I want to say that what I'm seeing is financial success. I feel that you're ready to propose to someone. Now, I don't know whether that propose is work wise or that propose is personal. You know, we can make a proposition to someone, but propose is the word I got. And hopefully, Yoda, that makes sense. But I'd like to know what this vertical thing is. Hmm. But pop back in and let me know the success. Because I see it as being big. I see it as being big. Like massive big. I saw success and then on the verge of greater success. Now, let's see. I've got to go back to my queue now because apples, lemons, I don't believe was in the... Nope, I can do that. Remove that one. Oh, there you go. A huge profit on your house. Please come to Australia if you're not already in Australia. I love to meet my followers. Now, pass me the olives. Hopefully you are back at keyboard. Australia's high on your list. Come to Melbourne. Sydney is overrated. It's only got the Harbour Bridge and hello, pass me the olives. I love the handle. Yeah, you're still in the queue. Wingnut, I just had to move forward because pass me the olives was away from keyboard. So, yeah. And Giggle Gomez is out of the queue. So that's why I say if you get thrown to an ad, type in ad. And then you don't get missed. Hello, Spectral Ninja. I just did Yoda's read and it was bizarre. You can whisper Yoda or Discord and find out, but it was bizarre to me what I was seeing. Now, pass me the olives. Do we know each other? You and I? I'm getting a feeling that I do know you. No. Oh, you always get that your readings are weird or powerful or energetic. There you go. Never met before. That's bizarre. Because pass me the olives is one of my sayings. I will watch a movie with a jar of olives rather than what everybody else eats. But you've got an arty energy like a friend of mine. Like a good friend of mine. She loves olives as well. But like a really good friend of mine, you've got this arty energy. But it's practical. Oh, you typed on Jim's account. Okay. This is weird. Two people in the same room. Yeah, but I feel like you're also community focused. You're also community focused. You love people getting together. Although you found it difficult lately in being excited. If you can relate to it being difficult lately, getting the energy. And I feel whatever it is you do for a living has a political... you haven't really found yourself around people. Yeah, you love people, but I feel like there's politics. And it doesn't have to be a political sphere that we work in for politics to come into the mix. For example, I'm on Twitch and there's always politics going on. And I read publicly that's what I do. And people are always trying to play games, and I feel that whatever work you do, that politics feeling is interfering with your energy, and it's why you haven't been around people for a while. Okay. You're positive about the future, but there's something about heartache. It's interesting. I'm glad it's interesting. As I say, I leave it up to you to judge the accuracy. But I'm actually feeling you being positive about the future. And yet there's some heartache that's made you. Yoda Andrea, thank you for the follow. Um, yeah. I feel like there's a clearing of the cobwebs that is in the past that broke your heart. But at the same time, you recognize that it made you. It brought you out of your shell, so to speak. And I'm also picking up a connection to media, film or television to be precise. There's a connection to media. Yeah. Can you understand why I'm picking up a connection to media? It could be that, but I'm feeling a stronger connection to media. Either YouTube, you have a channel on YouTube or something like that, but a stronger connection to media. I'm not sure whether you've planned it yet, but I feel there's a quick decision to return to where you grew up. You do have a channel. Oh, you don't have a channel but was thinking of making one. Go for it. I get the media so strongly. There you go. I got the media really strongly. I am picking up that there is going to be a sudden trip back to where you grew up. I'm not sure if you're aware of this at the moment. It could mean mentally going back there, but if you still live in the area, it will be a meet-up with a childhood friend. You know how sometimes our childhood friends move away from the area? And it's going to happen quickly. It makes sense. There you go. But definitely, if you were thinking of doing YouTube, definitely go for it. I wouldn't have got media unless it was something significant. But I feel like, yeah, there's a sudden visit. And if you can understand how Scorpio fits in, like the star sign Scorpio fits into all of this, I'd go YouTube. That was my first thought. Was I was getting media. It was the first thought. I know TikTok, but I was thinking YouTube. Okay. Then wait and see if the friend that you suddenly meet up with isn't a Scorpio. So pass me the olives. I hope that resonates and go for it. Let me know your YouTube channel. I'll like it. I'll subscribe. I won't always view it, but I'll definitely subscribe. You'll get your own followers, but oh, thank you. I'm I'm glad you appreciate it. Now, let's see. And Gomez or Giggle Lomez wasn't in the chats before. No. So And Spectral Ninja, you're up. Oh. I know you're there. I just have to... Uh, I just have to do something that my eyesight isn't allowing me to do. Uh, dear. I got it round the wrong way. Oh. I wish it was easy to copy and paste. I wish it was easier to copy and paste on Twitch. I really do. And there's an ad. Okay, I can live with that. I have to live with that. With ads and... Okay. Okay. Yes, I've got my shout out list here. I've got... You're back from an ad. Excellent. Okay. Spectral Ninja, do you understand someone whose life was taken in an accident, in a car accident? No. I'm sorry, as soon as I said okay and then said Spectral Ninja, I got this rush of energy. So I have to use these cards. I'm feeling a female energy, but I feel you know the male attached to this female that's living. There's a male living that knows this female. I'm not getting very old. I'm getting like 20s. It was sudden. The female in spirit that rushed forward. You know a male living that knows this female. And this is the first card I turned over for you. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. I thought you already knew about it, but I'm getting it now. I'm getting rainbows. But you didn't know them. Do you know the male living who knew them? Your dad. Okay. Can you understand an injury to a leg that lasted a long time? Okay, I believe your dad will know the female I'm speaking of. And it may have been before your birth that this happened. But I want to say you're imagining. I know I got the lack of energy when I did a read for you when I first started streaming. But I'm seeing you rethinking everything. And try not to think too hard because there's a risk that it might enter into dangerous pleasures. Oh, but that's a lot of people in your family. I feel your dad will know. Yeah, you heard dangerous pleasures and heard nothing else. Um, I could sit here and just say the shocking things and then get people pop up, and I feel that you've been thinking about the lack of hours in the day and how to accomplish everything. Instead of taking one of the things away or giving one of the things to something else or someone else. It's like you're doing the dishes, you're doing the washing, you're doing this all while doing something else. And I feel there needs to be rest time. Yeah. I feel that you may even, and this is going to sound really bizarre, you may even be skipping grooming time. I had to think of a nice way to put it. And it's fine once in a while, but I feel like it's the one thing you can cut out to catch up. Okay. I am picking up that you have the wisdom within. And I want to say you're still thinking purity and cheerfulness and optimism and innocence. And I feel you've seen signs, and this is very recent for you. I want to say you've seen signs. And it's almost like smells in the air or rainbows. Yeah. And as far as I said with the grooming before, I've actually gone out of the house without my hair done. Seriously. Nothing at all wrong with it. But I do feel it's important that you get back to your routine, and these signs you've been seeing are more to encourage you to be outdoors. So maybe to get that fresh air, that vitamin D, do a stream in a park. Yeah, but if you do a stream in a park, you get your vitamin D and you get to do your stream. That's what I was getting about dangerous pleasures. You know, there is I used a flower deck. Well, there you go. But when I got dangerous pleasures before, I'm picking up that your pleasures are robbing you of something else. And I really do feel it's vitamin D, which strengthens our bones, which it does wonderful things for our body. It's good for our skin, a little bit. Not masses of it, because that's bad for our skin. But like everything, in moderation. Yeah, no, it's chasing something. I know I picked up for you before that you were running on empty. Yeah, but if the work is extremely pleasurable right now and you're denying yourself sunlight to get it done, that can be dangerous. Just be aware to try and strike a balance. I had to use the flower deck because I'd already read for you today, in my today. I know sometimes I straddle other people's days, but that's what I have. No, that'll give you fresh air. It won't give you sunlight. Unless the sun's piercing in the window. But I feel you can stream and still do your work. Hopefully it makes sense. It does pierce through the window. Aren't you lucky? I live in Australia where we get heaps of sunshine, and I have hardly got any lately. It makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it's confusing when I do two readings in one stream. And Yoda I've already read for. Wingnut Jim. Hello. I'm picking up headaches with you, but they seem to be coming from the eyes. Okay, you go and spend time with your person, Spectral Ninja. Hello, Wingnut Jim. Can you understand trouble with your eyes? It's either eyes or glasses hurting. Okay. Please get it checked out. All that. Please get it checked out. I feel like there's a solution to it. And I wore glasses and I do have a broken nose. So, well, a nose that was broken when I was a kid that still causes trouble because it broke exactly where glasses would sit. And can you understand desiring an interpersonal connection with somebody, but still having difficulty with some of your obstacles? I feel like life has obstacles for everyone. I'm not calling anyone out, but I feel you judge yourself way too harshly. Um, can you understand trusting people is difficult? Like, of course, trusting people is always difficult. It's always a gamble. But I feel for you, it's really difficult. Okay? Let's see. I'm picking up that your greatest desire is a connection with finding your forever person. And to do that, we have to connect with people. Yeah. Okay. You feel left out in the cold when it comes to relationships? There it is, the Two of Cups. I knew it was going to come up. I should have said it. Okay. Three of Swords. What holds you back is a past heartache. I feel like you may have been used. Oh, you cuddle with your cat, Link Retro. My cat's in heaven, but I get to see it. I'm lucky. You're at a crossroads whether to go backwards. Don't go backwards. Wingnut. Wingnut Jim, don't go backwards. Go forwards. You're ready to accept somebody else into your life, but you're at a crossroads of how to go about that. And I want to say stay away from the apps. Start by being kind to somebody in a grocery store. Or letting somebody in before you when entering a place, or letting somebody in however you do transport. I feel like you're fearful of having an argument with somebody because that's how a past situation ended, or a situation ended. Wingnut Jim, if that resonates, please let me know. Okay. I want to say start standing up for yourself. And I feel there's a theatre connection here. Um, like live theatre. I'm unclear on what the live theatre is, but there's a live theatre connection or live performing. You're not sure about the live theatre, okay? The closest I could get with anything else is radio or podcasting. Tarot is really ancient, so we have to adapt to modern things. But I'm feeling that you need something passive in order to get out and about. And when I say something passive, I'm feeling like physical activity isn't your thing. It's not my thing either. But you're needing something passive to be able to meet people. So, Wingnut Jim, just let me know if that resonates with you. There you go, Zach. I always do your shout out. I feel that that's where you could actually see progress is through attending a live performance of some kind, because I feel that would be your passive. I feel that the apps will only break your heart, and I feel that they might have already broken your heart. Now, I know apps are named differently worldwide when it comes to love, but I really do feel Your heart's open to accept love. You're fearful of being hurt, but once you find that passive outlet to get out and about, I see things starting to move in your favor. So hopefully that resonated and you have some ideas now, Wingnut Jim. But I do see it progressing. Hammersy, welcome in. Almost time for McRib. Look, you're talking to people that call it Macca's, so as in me. Um, uh, that's like dreaming someone's going to come and knock at your front door. Sometimes it does happen. Keep dreaming. But I feel like there's live theatre involved. Oh, I'm glad it's appreciated. And thank you for trusting me to read for you, Wingnut Jim. It's not always easy. Allowing a complete stranger to tune into your energy. Any ghost experiences? Oh, heaps, Hammersy. Music fantastic. Welcome in. And Amber, you are up next. And Hammersy and Music Fantastic, if you do want to join the queue, please do so now, because I'm going to have to close the queue. Hello, Amber. Thank you for waiting. Oh, heaps of ghostly experiences. I had one when I was making my coffee. And yes, a spirit person tapped me on the shoulder as if it made me jump because I'm here alone. And I turned the kettle on and I got a tap on the shoulder. And someone mentally speaking to me actually came through for somebody that was in the queue while I was making my coffee. Okay, Amber. Okay. Hello, Blind Luck Intuitive. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do it as soon as I finish shuffling. Today's stream can go until midnight. It's a race the queue. Yes, you can join. I haven't closed it yet. So I'm about to close it. But Tune In Tuesdays is my mega stream. Goes for 6, 7, 8 hours. Luna Laser, hello. Welcome for the first time in the chat. Yeah, mega stream. But I'm reading for Amber at the moment, and I'm feeling with Amber that okay. I feel a fracture. Oh, thank you, Luna Laser. Amber, I feel that your relationship with your parents is fractured. Oh, and they shake you awake. Okay. Half true. Okay, then it's mother I need to it's mother I need to say the issue is with. So half true. Amber, if you can relate to that, just let me know. I know it's a 50-50 thing, but I am picking up a fracture. I'm not picking up a total disconnect, but not your dad you don't talk to. I feel it's really difficult for me to say this. Your dad and you don't talk. I feel there's a misunderstanding there. As I said, I felt it fractured. I didn't feel it broken. I didn't feel it. I feel disciplinarian rather than anything else. Okay, Hammer Z, there is a chat rule. Be awesome to one another. Amber does not stink. It's factual. Oh, transphobic and toxic. I get now. As I said, I got a disciplinarian thing rather than... Yeah, transphobic is stinky. I agree with that. But I really feel it's a... Other than transphobic, I feel your dad wants to get his own way. He's not necessarily toxic, but he likes things a certain way. And inflexible might be a better phrase. Because I do feel like there's love there. That's better, Hammer Z. The chemical of amber stinks. Don't insult anyone in my chat again, please. Yeah, likes things a certain way. But it's like challenging tradition for your dad. I'm not giving excuses. Transphobic is horrible. But I don't believe the toxic fits. I believe that the old-fashioned would be... And I want to say your dad vibes with you a bit better than what you think, because I feel there was a hammered out, repressed feeling there. Yeah, he would be one way. Yeah, but I feel like it's a repressed thing. I feel like it was hammered out in youth with your dad, and I feel like there's a vibe there that does really care for you. But you're seeking a love reading, Amber. If I can go back to the reading, I tuned into your energy first, and then I do the reading, and I'm picking up straight away that you're seeking a love reading. How's that one look intuitive? I've got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And Hammer Z. Yes, I like Uno. Yeah. So Amber, if you could come back up. This stream is not transphobic, by the way. I was just picking up that your dad resonates with you a bit more. I feel like your dad may have been non-binary, but had it hammered out. Not making excuses. Yeah, I feel like there's a non-binary feel to your dad that was hammered out in his youth. But I'm picking up you're here for a love reading. Just let me know if that resonates. You're here for a love reading. I don't care who would win in Hammersy. I'm reading for Amber at the moment. That's what I'm doing right in this moment. I'm an Aussie, so I'm blunt. I'm picking up that you actually want to know about a love connection. I can see now why you refer to your dad as toxic. I feel that you're feeling left out in the cold because of a lack of acceptance. And can you understand why I'm picking up that mum's love is for the love of money? I am picking up that you do want a love reading. Oh, another 90-second ad. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously, you think they'd have enough? Yeah, you'd think Twitch would have enough ads for uh in a 6 hour plus stream, you'd think they'd have enough revenue. There you go, Zach. You know Blind Luck Intuitive, so... And that reminds me, I'll do another shout out for you. Okay, welcome back, Amber. Sorry about the ads. You'd think Twitch would have got enough revenue out of my 6 hour stream or 6 hour plus stream. I am getting the impression that mum has a love of money. Can you understand this, Amber? Mum has a love of money. Oh, goodness gracious me. Interruptions left, right, and centre. Okay. I can ignore that one. She does love things. There you go. You're not like that. I feel that you're more on the emotional side of what you regard as important. I feel when it comes to love, you feel left out in the cold because of family issues. I feel Dad's not the only one that is transphobic. I feel like there is a sister there. Or if I have to say sibling, I will say sibling. You're welcome. You deserve it, Blind Luck Intuitive. And we're going to get together. It's a month today to go. 1 month and I arrive in Sydney. We're going to have a blast. Or not Sydney, but New South Wales. And I'm staying on a gorgeous property that's about 10 minutes from Richmond. So, okay. One big pool of emotions. I get you're the one that values emotions better. But I get a sibling. Can you understand a sibling? Dad's Cancer, Mum's Taurus, and you're a Pisces, I believe, but I don't know what the goat refers to. Probably Chinese astrology, but, or I should, lunar astrology. Ah, how things change. Capricorn. There you go. I didn't know Capricorn was called. Capricorn is goat fish. There you go. You do learn something new every day. Thanks for the education, Amber. I am picking up that you're full of love to give. And Pisces is a fish. Yeah. I didn't know Capricorn was the goat. So thank you guys for teaching me something new. You don't have siblings. Okay. Just bear with me a second because I get that you're full of love to give. There's judgment though. So either there's a friend that you have that is, it's LBGTQIA plus. A is the advocates or um, alliance, I believe it's called now. I believe there's an alliance person who is holding you back. No, it wasn't you, Zach. That's okay. I know I can get mixed up sometimes, but it wasn't you. This has more to do with... Oh, there you go. And Pixie, I'm sorry I've had to close the queue. Yeah, someone that is for you but holding you back. I feel like it might be a straight person that's a friend. No, Pixie, I'm not reopening it. I've been streaming for over 7 hours now. The current stream is only showing 6, but it got split in two. And I need to get my dinner. I've had no one to cook my dinner tonight, so it's been a constant stream. Okay, Amber, I'm just going to give you the message that I do have. No, I'm not getting dates of birth, names, or anything like that. I'm just getting a friend of yours, a close connection. And yet you've got an amazing amount of love to give. I feel like the physical is important to you, but you're going to end up with both the physical and the security. And I feel you couldn't imagine that coming about. I feel like the friend that has your back, but also you have a connection to through friendship, is straight. That's what I got about the friend. But the relationship that's coming in, it will be physical as well as security. And I do feel that it will be an accepting one. But just test out the people for lies. Because I don't know who this person is. I don't have a clear energy coming in. Serenity of Wind, haven't seen you in ages. I'm sorry I've had to close the queue. I've been streaming for 7 hours now. So, okay. Your mentor might never have lied to you. I'm not picking up that they're lying. But your kindness towards them could be distracting you from your own personal goals. As in your own personal life. Look, I had a mentor. And my mentor was a gay man. And I essentially only hung around with gay and lesbian people. So it was limiting my access to straight people. Even though I am an ally. Do you see what I mean now, Amber? I don't get that your friend has lied to you or deliberately done it. But there's a need to explore where you can give your love. It's your partner's birthday in 2 hours. Oh, that means I've only got 2 hours to cook and eat dinner. And I can't sleep. Ah, there we go. Anyway, Amber, I hope I've clarified it enough for you. It's not a deliberate act. We connect ourselves with people. And I wouldn't have traded my mentor for anything. But my mentor being a gay man meant that the people I surrounded myself with were gay men, lesbian women. And, oh, you got Coco. Oh, you're going to spoil that cat rotten. See what happens. But, yeah, I feel like Amber's not picking up what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to have to end it there. Yeah, Blind Luck Intuitive, you're going to spoil that cat rotten. But our vibe tribe. Zach, you're up. Okay. I always get nervous when I'm reading for other readers. Yay, Zach. I do get nervous when I'm reading for other readers. Can you understand being misunderstood? That's okay, Zach. I tune into your energy first, and then I turn over the cards. No, I've been streaming 7 hours straight. I feel like you may have had to distance yourself from someone. Or distance yourself from negative energy. Yeah. It's almost made you walk away. Past you, the same theme. Can I say it's almost made you walk away, Zach? I'm going to turn over the cards in a minute. Thank you for doing mod stuff, Blind Luck Intuitive. I really do appreciate it. It did make you walk away from lots of people. I feel you did the best. I feel like they would have dragged you down. Let's see what... You're seeking tranquility at the moment, Zach. And I feel I know you stream, but I do feel like work is making it difficult. Yeah, from actual places. Can you understand work making it difficult? And you're torn between walking away from that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, work is making things difficult. There you go. And I feel it's making things difficult in your search for that connection with another person. I do feel you've tried to establish a connection with another person, but it was almost like they were using you for money. And so you walked away from that. But you're still seeking a connection and you're still hopeful, which I think is great. The hopefulness is what brings about the joy. Can you understand still being hopeful? Still willing to give emotional energy? That's amazing. I get that your hope is going to pay off. I get it the moment that you're still recovering from a past situation. And I feel you're still trying to bring back the savings that were lost. Yeah. You're trying to bring back the savings that were lost. And I know it's easier said than done to forget about it. Cozy Angel messages, welcome in. Haven't seen you for a long time. Welcome, but the queue's closed. Long story, 7-hour streams of nothing but reads. I'm exhausted. But Zach, I see that your hopefulness is going to pay off. I feel that you're blinded because of the loss of money and being used. There's a sense of being used more than the loss of money. And I do feel that that hopefulness will actually bring about... Oh, thank you for saying hello, Cozy Angel Messages. But Zach, I feel like that hopefulness will bring about bliss. You may have to let go of the money side of things. You know, in a truly balanced situation, our resources are shared. And that may be your challenge, but I do see new energy, new emotional energy coming in. And I feel you needed to hear that because, let's face it, streaming is solitary. It is so isolating that a lot of people who don't stream can't understand. But I do feel like it is within reach, which to me usually means in the next 4 weeks. There you go, Blind Luck Intuitive. It is isolating. I believe you did, Luna Lazy. You can type !list and you will get the list. But Zach, hopefully that resonated for you. Because your positive attitude is what's bringing this back into your life. Yeah, there you go, Luna Lazy. You made it in. Not for extra emotional energy, but for manifesting that emotional energy coming back to you. And Luna Laser, thank you for the follow. And Zach, I hope that resonates. Okie dokie. Now, Music Fantastic. We've been crossing paths, Music Fantastic. Yeah, I know, it's the dinosaur because I'm like an ancient I'm an ancient streamer. Hey, Joshua, welcome in. I've had to close the queue though. Joshua's a Melbourneite like me and has followed me for a very long time and is now of age and can come into the stream. I'm doing good, Joshua. Hope you are too. Yeah, I'm ancient. Almost 56, so there we go. Yeah, I know. Aussies are awesome. We don't take things too seriously. Oh, unless you're really stuck on Facebook or something, but okay. Music fantastic. If you can understand being pressured into giving something up. Luna Laser, there is a schedule. I do try and stick to it as much as possible. I do have a schedule on the About Me page. Lady Lucia. Oh, you've been at work. I've been streaming for... I must have been streaming for longer than 7 hours. Not getting into that debate, Hamazi. That is a racist debate. And racism isn't tolerated here. But if I can get you to pop up again, Music Fantastic. There you go. And you can't relate to being forced to giving up something. Okay. Is it you? Well, of course your name's Music, but I feel like you paint. The readings have been going okay, Lady Lucia. Oh, I've got to stop that now. That music. There we go. Okay. Now, Music Fantastic, I feel like you may paint or draw. Can you understand that? Painting or drawing? You don't. Okay, I'm going to switch cards. See, intuitives get tired too. Oh, Mark, thank you for the sub. I've had to close a 12-month subversary for Mark. Oh my goodness, has it been that long? I knew you were one of my longest supporters. Yeah, 1 year. I knew you were one of my longest supporters. But, okay, Music Fantastic. I'm going to turn these cards over. I asked my guide to tell me. I really feel it's a work situation you're wanting. Music Fantastic, if you can let me know if that resonates. A work situation that you're wanting to know about. Hopefully Music Fantastic is there. Yeah. Okay. Nature. Choices. You do have a choice. I feel like work. I got since I switched cards. I got the work situation. Hi again, Zadox. Music fantastic. I feel that there is a toxic situation at work, and there's a choice that you have, but you're really burdened by the situation at work. And I want to say you like your job, so it has to be a person. You do like your job, but it's giving you nightmares. You don't. Can you understand your job giving you nightmares? And I feel there's noise, like a vibration noise at work. Just let me know if you can relate to the vibration noise. And yeah, blind luck intuitive, I haven't worked out how to do the command for followage. So I do know I've got two that are longer than Mark that have been. Okay. Can you understand the vibration noise at work? Yes, no. Yeah, um I do have a modding bot in my chat, but I haven't set up the commands yet, blind luck intuitive. Hammer Z, can you